You know, when I said I was going to be doing a mod review soon, this is not the one I thought I was going to be doing. Hey everyone, everybody, I am back today with another video, and yes, God, I hate when that happens. And yes, I am back today with another video. Oh my god, wow, I mixed up my intro bad because of that stupid static thing that happens. Anyways, yes, I'm doing a mod review. Wow, I feel really stupid. And I might also be quiet. I don't know. I've been doubting myself lately because of the live streams. And, hey, slugterra updated. It said it was going to update today. It didn't. It updated 2 days ago. Or, I don't know. Main point, it updated at an unexpected date. Well, time, I should say. Because, yeah. And, oh boy, did it add a lot of stuff. Let's get right into, some not super important stuff, but some cool stuff. Don't know how much of these woods are new. I think the doors and trapdoors are brand new. I'm unsure about that. I doubt these ones are new because I recognize this. But, hey, here's what it looks like as a double door. Kind of epic. These are 100% new. These, I should probably be in creative for this one, are a brand new decorative block, or 2 sets of decorative blocks. There's a bunch of each color. I just grabbed some that looked cool. These are gem blocks, which are made from using 4 gems. How do you get gems? I will show that shortly. Then there are gem tiles. Again, you can literally get these in every single one of the colors in the game, but I just grabbed the ones that looked pretty. And as for blasters, we got all the exact same ones. I put a period at the end of them just so they could show their names. We got all these same blasters. But we also have this new one, the Outlaw Mark IV. It, looks pretty cool. It's not too fancy or flashy, but hey, I like it. I like it. And also, before I get into all that, another thing to note. We now have an in-game Wikipedia. All the information you'll ever need for your slugterra adventures. It's really great. I really like this. Now, normally I wouldn't show this kind of thing off, but because of, you know, some changes, there's a new way you get down to slugterra. It's still, the drop, aka the carriage, but the crafting recipe has changed. Why did the crafting recipe change? Well, that's, pretty simple. Like, it's the exact same thing. The carriage and the drop are how you do it. You need a diamond instead of a, where is it? Not there. Whatever. Anyways, in order to make the slug energy core, now you have to take a diamond, smelt it into a refined diamond, and then use your fandangos to charge them into anger and energites. I'm a complete moron for that one. Hey. It's a very simple process. All you have to do is just drop the diamond near a fandango and wait. Or get lucky. Or maybe even make a pit of fandangos somehow and drop it in there. That's how I tested the creation of one. And from there, you can use the enderite to make your slug core. And obviously the slug core is used to make all your blasters. That's about it. All it's used for is blasters now. But this book being a thing now is really great. And slug taming. It shows you everything you need, tells you all the fun information, and yeah, it gives quite a lot. Now, there was a change. These bad boys right here used to be just purely decoration. Not anymore. They now allow your slugs to wander freely. And each and every last one of these slugs now have their own special right-click abilities. Well, not all of them, but they have a special thing to them. Like the dirt urchin here. He hurts you when you walk into him. Vine drill, he acts as bone meal. Thuglet here is very fun. He can turn into any slug. Obviously, he'll still behave as himself, but hey, if you want to trick your friends, making them think that, oh, there's something else right there. Floppers, all they do is sleep. It's so cute. I love that animation. Because floppers don't really have any special abilities. Every once in a while, they'll just go to bed. This is why some don't technically have a right-click, but all of them have something to them. And I like it. But yeah, if you want to trick your friends in making them think that they found a super rare slug, for example, an Infernus, you can make them think, oh my goodness, I just found my own Infernus. You can try and tame it, and then make them realize, nope, just my foot, just my thuglet. It's a dirty trick, but it's a funny one. Now, a bunch of these guys have right-click abilities. I'm not going to show all of them, because many... Oh. And Amigo, I hate saying this thing's name. They're apparently clumsy, so they just fall over like that occasionally. Which, if I go to slugs and go to him, each one of the slugs has their own, like, darn it, wrong button. Each slug has a little picture like this, and ouch. Ouch. Stop running into me, dirt urchin. You guys go back in there. Each slug has their own unique drawing, and it's so cute. And on their page 2, they all have fun facts and what they can do. Enigmos are very clumsy and often fall over, which doesn't help them when they are trying to escape from a slinger or a slughound. They also are endangered species, as their tendency to die easily and their rarity combined to their dwelling numbers. Or dwindling numbers. And page 3 shows you a picture of their little animation and their velocimorph. Not all of them have this for the animation part, because some of them don't even have animation. But yeah, it's cool. It's really, really cool. Now, as for the slugs I will be showing the abilities for, because a lot of stuff got added in this update, but most of what got added is slugs now having abilities. One of them being the speed stinger here. You right-click him near a lit furnace. I got too far away. And he'll make and throw a pizza. And he actually legit does throw it. He doesn't, pop it into your inventory. It gets flung. And, yeah. You can right-click the pizza, take one of the slices off, and just enjoy your pizza. With 3 hunger bars and 24 saturation. It's insane. As you guys can see by this wall here, there's also paintings for each of the caverns. They come in a variety of sizes. If I look up painting, it comes with a max of a 4x4. I got the small size so I can fit them all in the wall. Yeah, new paintings, each one of them, again, being the caverns. And I think it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. And oh yeah, also there's a new menu for doing this now. You don't right-click it and it'll take out the last slug you put in. It actually does this now. I like it. And if you let your slugs out, it will put the empty capsules over here. Now, this, by the way, I forgot to mention this part with this. This will allow your slugs to actually wander around whenever they want. Which is why I put them in the cage, so they don't wander too far. Now, Boondock and White Boondock have the ability to heal nearby allies when you right-click them. And you can make them stop so they're not exerting their energy. And obviously this would be on a timer. White Boondock is now also healing some allies for us their health. And it does work on the player as well. I just got full health. So it doesn't matter. This one's cute. He just goes flat, making him immortal, but unable to move. Oh, sorry, Speed Stinger. I forgot to... Wait. Oh yeah, also... Phosphoro. He now has a glowing effect. He had this in the last update, which was everybody's hint as to, hey, a feature's going to be added. This little Easter egg is a hint to that new feature. Right-clickable slugs slugs having their own abilities in their roaming form was not what I expected. At all. Heck, I bet a bunch of people didn't expect that. But hey, it's fun. Next, we're going to be going over to the wall of teleports here, and we're going to be checking out the slug hounds. Slug hounds in the old version were super basic. It used to be like this. Ow. Used to be like this and nothing else. But now they got 3 different colors. And a baby variant. Woohoo! Obviously, these guys are still heavily aggressive and hostile. I forgot I deleted my sword. So, they are still a danger to you. However, the baby slug hounds, don't care. They're actually quite peaceful. And they also come in their 3 different colors. And the reason why I named this one Tame Hound is because it's specifically the babies. You can actually tame them. I should probably get more bones. Yeah. You can have them hunt slugs, you can tell them not to hunt slugs, you can have them sitting, and yeah. Yeah, baby slug hounds are tameable. As well as being added to the mod. They come in, once again, the 3 colors. If I go to other species and the slughound, here's a picture of all 3 of their colors at once, in case you didn't get a very good look. What are the odds of the baby coming by? I'm unsure. But, hey. Also, for the other mobs list, the final page tells you what the mob drops on death. So, slughounds drop 1 to 2 bones, 1 to 2 slughound meat, and 1 to 3 leather. It's pretty nice. I should tell you to sit. And, yeah. That's about it for the slughounds. They are basically normal. They do what they normally do. Cavern crawlers. The reason why I put these guys on the list is because I'm pretty sure they're new. I don't remember them existing. But who knows? I could be just stupid and wrong. But, cavern crawlers. They spawn in this biome probably regularly. And the fact that they do spawn here is why I say they might be new, because I've never once seen these, but I've seen a lot of the other ones. Well, I say a lot of the other ones. I've never seen the ice orc. And, yeah. These guys are quite peaceful. According to the book, they're just untamable. I don't know why I keep leaving this page. Cavern crawlers. They exist. They show up in this biome and the bright warm caverns. I didn't feel like looking for the bright warms. They can spawn in groups. And they're not angry. Unless you, you know, attack. They can drop 1 to 4 crawler legs and 1 to 2 crawler claws. Now, what do the crawlers do? I have no idea. I know the claws can be eaten. Oh, the legs can also be eaten. Okay, yeah, alright. So, 2 sets of food sources, I guess. Makes sense. But yeah. If you're ever in one of those biomes and you see one of these guys, there's another food source for you. Next up, we have the crystalids. Crystalids got a very fun and cool update that I really enjoy. If you have one tamed, the reason, like, they're really rare, and to compensate that, to make it actually worthwhile, if you right-click them with an empty hand, crystallid begins digging into the ground. And now we wait a little bit. He takes a little bit longer than I remembered, so I'm just gonna go to his page. Also, if you want to look up a specific slug but don't want to constantly go through the pages, you can type. You don't have to click anywhere, you just type. And it will allow you to see your selected crystallid. And here's his cute little picture. I like this. When right-clicked by their owner, a crystallid will go on a mission to find ores. It will return after 2 minutes with a cooldown of a full Minecraft day before it can go on another mission. It looks for ores beneath where it was right-clicked. So, yeah, he's currently down there looking for some ores. It takes, as the book said, roughly 2 minutes. Also, I just realized. This was something me and Alpha were really unable to do, and I'm really glad this feature got added. Here's the Velocimorphs. We wanted to show those off way easier. It was... Oh, he just returned from his mining trip, and here's everything he got from that 2 minutes. He gave me 52 lapis, 60 copper, 19 gold, even more lapis, 10 diamonds, 55 raw iron, coal, and a stack, and 46 48 nether quartz. I'm an idiot for that one. And I think he also gave me the levels for each of those ores. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to how many levels I had. It's kind of cool. But yeah, being able to show you guys what each Velocimorph looks like is really great, because I have had no idea how to do that before. So, thank you for providing the book that allowed me to do that. Blitz group. Next, we have Digarix and the Granukes. These two have a very special thing. The reason why I put them together, by the way, is because, one, it's where they both spawn, and two, he requires you to be specifically in this biome on this material, which is... Tret? I don't know. But, Granuke. As I said, most slugs have a right-click ability. He technically does not. What he has is if you have him in his capsule and right-click him in the air, you can throw him, and then he will explode. It's a tiny explosion. I don't know the damage of the explosion, but that's the rough block damage of the explosion. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And as for Digarix here, if you find him before any other slugs in this biome, you are going to be one lucky person, because I should probably do this in creative so I can get copies. You will be a lucky person because Digarix successfully created a burrow, and nobody was in it. There's a 50% chance they will create burrows for you. Otherwise, that will happen. The reason why I keep grabbing new ones is because they have a cooldown on this. For good reason. Let's see if I can get lucky with one, though. There we go. And he just gave me a speed stinger. So, yeah. If you find a Digarix, you can have him every so often create the slug holes instead of trying to struggle for hours looking for them. And yeah, just get some more slugs that you don't have yet. Or maybe even just pick them up, put them away, and, you know, have them in other places. It's up to you what you do with the holes that they create. Also, I need to show this picture because it's a really cute picture. Digarix is sad that the flopper is going to sleep in his hole. It's adorable. This book is a really great update, not just because of the pictures and visuals and whatnot, because it really does help with a lot of things, and I do really appreciate it. Now, for the final slug we're going to be reviewing, we have the bubbling. Again, another name I hate saying. If you right-click them normally, they do nothing. However, if you right-click them with an item, they will put that item into a bubble for, you know, if your friends are really high in the sky and they need an item from you, you can put it in a bubble, send it their way, and once it pops, that item will go directly into their inventory. Now, why am I showing you that feature? Because they also have another feature where if they come close to death, they put themselves in an indestructible bubble, keeping them from harm. Which is really, really cool. And I like it. Gonna wait for him to come down. Yep. Thank you, pal. And, yeah, I really like that. It's a fun safety measure for your tamed slugs. If you see one of your bubblines in a bubble, that means they were in danger, and you should get one of your healing slugs ready. Also, ore distribution got, fixed, so now ores show up a lot more frequently. Like diamonds here, they were showing up basically not at all. Now they actually show up. Before I get to the last item, by the way, on the list, there is a lot of things I have not shown you. There's gooey strings, which you get from lariats. There's jelly, which you obviously get from jellyish, and you can use those to make jelly bears. Jelly bears are just... they're edible. That's it. Now, it does say, if I look up the jellyish, a tamed jellyish can be right-clicked every 2 minutes to produce 1 to 3 jelly balls. These jelly balls can be used to craft jelly bear, a candy that the inhabitants of slugterra love. Now, only you eat them. You can't feed them to anything else. I tried feeding them to, like, a slug hound and whatnot. Like, if I try and get a dino rat, I should probably look one up. Tried giving them to a dino rat, nothing. They just... Despite the inhabitants of slugterra liking them, only you can eat them. And you can eat them forever. You don't have to be hungry. That's a part I didn't realize. That's probably why they give you only half a haunch. Actually, that's not even half a haunch, I think. I think that's a quarter of a haunch. I don't know. But, yeah, you can eat them whenever. Infinite food source in that regards. And then, if you get a, I think one of them is in here. Because this is something I forgot to show off. No, it is not in here. I'm an idiot. If you have a geo shard, and you right click them, they will drop 6 to 8 of these geo gems, which again used to make this decorative block. That's it. That's all it's used for. So that's how you get those. And the rest of the items in here are basically the same. The spike trap got a rework. They now actually work and not do nothing. And that's their crafting recipe. It's pretty neat. Gooey string you get from the lariats. I don't remember if I mentioned that. These act as ladders. And I will be demonstrating that with this last little piece of information that I'm going to be giving you guys. The surface holes. A completely brand new structure at the mod. They are giant holes like that in the center. Also, I made a waypoint called Just In Case on the off chance that I didn't make it back here. If I go over to the book and go to locations, a surface hole is a man-made tunnel that connects the deep world of Slugterra to the overworld surface. These holes are rare but serve as a critical way to return above ground. Yeah, you heard me right. You can actually return to the surface now if you are done with Slugterra or don't have waystones like I do. So if you want to return home, just find a way to climb up here. I used the lariat ropes, the gooey strings. And as soon as you make it all the way up, well, not make it all the way up. As soon as you make your way up, you can just climb, 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 and climb. And while you are climbing, give it a second, you can reach this part of the area. And this is where it would start your, finishing journey. You hit the stone here, and bada bing, bada boom. You have returned home in a cave. It will always send you in a cave system, by the way, because, deep underground. In this instance, Y level 40. And from here, in order to get back to Slugterra, if you want to go back to Slugterra, you need to make a brand new carriage. So, yeah. A lot of stuff has gotten added to this update, but that is everything I want to show you guys. Oh, yeah. I was heading back to my spawn area and then I remembered, yeah, this is a bug that currently happens, by the way. So, be careful. Yeah, I hope this gets fixed in the next update. You can spawn in walls in Slugterra when using the carriage. Basically, ruining pretty much everything. And I just realized I got rid of my waypoint. Probably shouldn't have done that. You're not killing me again, are you? Yeah, sometimes you'll probably get a safe spot. Other times you'll spawn in the wall. The spawning in the wall thing, again, I hope gets fixed. 'Cause... Eee! Yeah. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, where that is not everything in this update, there is a ton more that I didn't show off. A lot more details with a bunch of the slugs I didn't show off. But again, there's a ton. For example, Hoverbug there, his right-click thing is you tell him to either walk or fly. So now your tamed ones are a lot easier to get back. You can also tell him to do a series of both. And yeah. Some slugs have their right-click abilities that are actually dangerous to you, even though you're the owner. Like Taserling there. He'll, like, if you right-click him, he'll do an area shock, and it will still hurt you. It still affects you. Oh, I forgot to turn on keep inventory again. And Slyrans, I'm not going to be using them specifically because, well, they also put you to sleep. And here's a little singing animation that they have when they use their ability. And they can make any mob go to sleep, especially these guys. It's really cool. And again, all these abilities work on you as well, even though you're the owner. So be careful if you're using one of the combative abilities. Because, yeah. But I'm going to be ending this video here now, guys. That is this update for Slugterra. There's so many new features, so many new things. I can't get into all of them, but I can get into what I found fun about this update. And, yeah. Next episode of the Slugterra series is going to be a hectic one. Because we're still going to be in the Candy Kingdom, but as soon as we return home, we are definitely going to be making a place for our slugs, and trying to get them a proper home. Now that there's a wander mode, we can give them a proper home. But, yeah. I'm going to be ending this video here now, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye. And you know what? I think I have a Slyren in there as well. Yeah, this is why I said be careful. You got the sleepy effect. And this is very hard to show the animation properly because of it. Yeah. That's why I was careful. Bye-bye, everybody!